What's also exciting is this episode is brought to you by Ford and voice-activated Sync. I've seen it in action. Leo and I went for a ride out by the cows.
I took Tom for a ride. But today, the Ford's here. And today they are showing the Ford Focus, which the new 2012 Focus, or maybe it'll be available in 2011, is amazing. I drove the Edge, the 2011 Mustang, all with this. The Edge had the My Ford Touch, which is the next generation up from Sync. It's incredible. A funny thing happened to me the other day in my Ford. I was driving along, and the little gas light comes on because you're getting low on the gas. Mm-hmm. And the GPS, all the gas stations lit up all of a sudden. So it said, maybe you need some gas. Here's where you could go.
I love that touch.
It's little things like that that make Ford Sync amazing.
That didn't annoy you? You're like, don't tell me when I want gas.
Well, the funny thing is, I've had this thing for years.
You know how that all ends, Tom.
Yeah, right. It's on the road somewhere with your thumb out.
Pay attention to your Ford voice-activated Sync.
I'm not listening to you, car.
You keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road, and yet you can do hands-free calling. You can do, if you have an Android phone, it'll read your text messages to you in a sexy robotic voice. It will let you play songs, play podcasts. You could say, I want to listen to Tech News Today, and it'll play it for you from your iPod or any, it's got a USB connector. I just love Ford Sync. I am such a fan.
911 assist and more. If you're ever in an accident, your airbag deploys, Sync automatically calls 911 for you.
Happens to me all the time.
I hope not. If you'd like to learn more about Sync, go to syncmyridepodcast.com. Sync is standard in some Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury models and optional in others. Check them out, syncmyridepodcast.com. We thank them for their support of Tech News Today. AMD's chief executive Dirk Meyer said, tablets, they're eating our lunch a little bit. He says nobody knows how much, but they are definitely having an impact on the sales of netbooks and notebooks. He says we're still trying to build up AMD's presence in laptops, though. So we're 2 years out from trying to make chips for tablets.
You know who knows? Intel knows. Intel knows exactly how many tablets are selling and exactly how many notebooks are not selling and netbooks are not selling.
Although they don't have the chip in the iPad, right?
No,
so they just take that number from Apple, which is fairly well bounded around 12 million or something like that.
I think everybody agrees. I mean, look, we knew because the chairman of Best Buy said, "Oh yeah, we're not selling very many netbooks," and then he said, "Oh, never mind." And then 2 days later, I was wrong about that.
Everybody made a big deal out of it, and then he said, this all got blown out of proportion," but
no,
he meant it.
He meant it. We know this is the fact. And their projections now for the iPad in 2011 are something like 20 to, depending on who you talk to, 20 to 45 million units in 1 year.
Yeah, on a recent iPad today, they were saying 40.
Yeah.
Projected.
Yeah.
After 12 of this year, because it was way more than, well over half.